This is Open Yoga Journal, Open Yoga Project. More detailed information about Open Yoga can be found on the website opanyogaclass.com and yogaopenyoga.com. My name is Alexander Vijaya, and this article is about how to be happy. What is happiness? Do we need much in order to feel it? Where is the key to happiness, and what does it depend on? How to be happy despite of all twists and turns in life? Happiness is a state when you are satisfied with your living conditions the most, when you feel fullness and meaningfulness of life, and when you feel that you have fulfilled your purpose in life. According to yoga axiomatics, happiness is a natural condition of any living being. Many people think that everything is relative, and in order to feel happiness, one needs to feel pain and suffer first. As they say, a blessing in disguise. Is this correct? Yoga tells us that there is no pain and unhappiness. There is only the energy of pleasure. Pain is just pleasure, divided into two parts and head-butted with itself. It means that we suffer when we want to get completely opposite things at the same time. For example, we feel pleasure when eating a cake, and we feel good being slim. But when we eat cakes, our body becomes fat. That is where pain comes from. Our two pleasures head-butted each other, and self-contradiction occurred. As a result of our own ignorance, we turn our natural pleasure into pain and suffer. However, there are some positive consequences of pain as well. Working as a stick, it makes us develop, move, train our brains, reconcile the opposite tendencies, and make some steps towards our happiness. Yoga teaches us that starting from our life in a human body, we can overcome any suffering and return to our natural state of happiness. Our energy flows in the direction of our consciousness. The process of reconciling the opposite tendencies is rather lengthy, but enthralling. While we are on the way to unlimited happiness, yoga suggests that we should not despair when we fail, but be positive all the time. In yoga, there is a principle of satisfaction, santosha. It encourages us to be pleased with what we have, to see positive things in every moment of life. Despair, discontent, complaints about misfortune is not the best way of life. It brings additional suffering and problems. There is a wonderful story about a wise man and his student. The wise man told to the student, "Look around the room and remember all things that are brown." The student did as he was told. Then the teacher asked him to close his eyes and name all the blue things which he saw in the room. But the student could not remember any blue objects, as he only remembered the brown ones. When he opened his eyes again, to his great surprise, he noticed many blue objects. The teacher said, It is exactly the same in your life. If you look for negative things, you will see only negative and will not notice anything good. Yoga offers us a daily practice to notice at least 3 positive things. It can be something small or really big and important. Even in very difficult situations, this practice allows us to tune our mind to be positive. When we arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Mark Aurelius. Any negative situation can be overcome. Any person in life periodically feels jealous, greedy, offended, scared, or angry. It is not always possible to keep your feelings inside and remain content at any moment of time. Yoga says, don't be afraid of the negative influence from the outside, but rather be afraid of your own inadequate reaction to it. There are no such things as good or bad emotions, but there is appropriate and inappropriate demonstration of such emotions. One needs to understand that demonstration of negative emotions prevents us from being happy. An excellent tool helping us to keep us aloof from any tense situation is Kriya Yoga. It is a dynamic yoga with concentration on internal feelings. During practice, we are watching our thoughts, emotions, and we abstract from them. As a result, it is easy to turn to positive and happy feelings. So, what prevents us from being happy? Sometimes it feels that our happiness depends on external factors. We think, if only I had a big house, expensive car, or a villa on an island, I would definitely be happy. We make our happiness dependent on other people, on circumstances, and on different objects, etc. This situation makes our happiness very fragile and unstable. Practicing yoga will help us become strong and realize that the source of our happiness is inside ourselves. During yoga classes, our physical and emotional state is improving. It happens due to increase of our prana or liveliness. However, by force of habit, we often use our potential for different actions, which don't get us close to reaching our goals: idle talks, negative thoughts, and useless activity, etc. Inappropriate use of energy can be compared with water leaking from the hole in the barrel. It takes away our positive attitude. That is why it is worth to analyze our life and fill the gaps. In other words, to get rid of the habits which don't make us happier or healthier and drag us away from our goals. Yoga will help us to get rid of the negative habits and build up positive. Happiness is inside of each of us. It is our natural condition. By using the principle of satisfaction, we can see life in a better way. Yoga practice will help you to get rid of inappropriate habits and emotions, which prevent us from feeling happy. Remember that happiness is in your own hands, and if you want to become happy, just be happy. Wishing you successful practice and happiness. If you want to study the theory and practice of yoga at your own pace, from simple to complex, please enroll in a free online course on our website, opanyogaclass.com. You can also find a free online course in English at yoga.openyoga.com. If you want to get an additional profession, become a yoga instructor and teach yoga both in English and Russian, please join our preparatory group of the Yoga Teacher Training course. The main course will begin in October. You can find all the details on our website opanyogaclass.com. If you don't know what yoga is, but wish to learn, there are many review materials on over 30 types of yoga on the website openyoga.ru. The schedule of all Open Yoga projects is on the website openyoga.ru under calendar session. The author of this article is Tatyana Satchitananda. Editors are Kerry Gona, Maria Mera, Maria Saraswati Bhavani. Project supervisor is Kerry Gona. The translator of this article is Tatyana Seguro. And this article was voiced by me, Alexander Open Yoga, or Alexander Vijaya. Thank you very much.